Hey, how's it going, YouTube? This is the one. I am Neo, and today we are going to be going over the Bitcoin chart. Today we're going to be talking about the hash ribbon and how it's been almost very close to actually telling us to buy. You can see here, this is important because it was telling us to buy back here, and from that point we have pumped up, let's see, somewhere around here, about 200% from that point. And if we go back even further, it had a buy signal coming in right about here when Bitcoin was at this point. I remember it actually happening here at 9,000. Then here it was telling us to buy at 7,600. So it's been pretty damn accurate as far as it telling us when to buy. And so yeah, that's absolutely insane that this is happening. So you guys want to make sure that if you want to actually have this indicator on your trading view chart, you just go to indicators and you type in hash ribbons, and then it'll pop up, and then you can click it and just make sure that you are continuously watching that and making sure that you are aware of when it does tell you to buy, because that could be a really sexy position to get into. And we are trading this idea over on bybit. So make sure that you guys go down below this video and take advantage of the offer that they're having. They have a $1,600 offer for, yeah, if depending upon how much you deposit. So make sure you guys are taking advantage of that so you guys can trade that signal with extra money for free. So now that we're done with the hash ribbons, this is what we're going to be going over. So let's go ahead and get rid of the hash ribbons. And for the next thing, we're going to talk about the 4-hour falling wedge that we had recently. And how the heck, there we go, that's a little bit too much. So let's see here. You can call it a 4-hour, or we can say 1 hour. I think the 1 hour is probably a little bit better to kind of indicate, to show you what it is that we were looking at here. So you had this 4-hour coming in here like this, and then you had that nice and sexy breakout to the upside. And then what ended up happening is you had this really nice support resistance flip around this area right here, right? So you just include all this right here, boom, you come down directly to it. Not only did you come down directly to that, but you also came in to the let's see here. Oh, no, that's the wrong area. That's the wrong indicator, I'm sorry. But you came down, hit this resistance level right here, support resistance, and then now you started to blast up, and now we've taken out these highs currently right now. And we'll be going over like higher term price targets in the near future, in the upcoming future, in the immediate short term is what I'm trying to say. And we'll go over that in just a second. So we got to finish off this list that we're talking about here. So if we are looking at this as a potential price target for the breakout, let's go ahead and bring this in. So from high to low right here, we could be looking at a potential 44,000 price target for the breakout of this falling wedge here. So make sure you guys are keeping that in your notes, looking for that level to possibly be hit. And let's go back over to our text. I want to make sure that we're staying on topic here. Where the hell did my text go? There it is. So one of the other things that we are looking at here is, as you guys know, on this channel, we have been talking about a swing failure pattern of the lows here. So let's take a look at this, and let's go down to we have to go to the 5-minute in order to see what we're talking about here. So we do have let's get rid of this. We do have this idea right here for a swing failure of these lows right here. We were talking about this, you guys can see here on the 4th. We were talking about this idea, and you can see here we did post about that. And what ended up happening is we came down, touched that level to the absolute dollar, right? To the absolute dollar. And you guys can see over here in the Discord, we were talking about this, looking for a possible SPF of this low. I was telling everybody on the 4th, like I said, and you know, we have this here, looking for it to come back down, was telling the team, where is it? Right about, yeah. Anyways, let's just move on from that. Right about here, looking for that swing failure of those lows. What ended up happening? We came down, took those lows, hit the green box to the absolute dollar, and then now from that point, we are up basically 15%. So if that's 10x leverage over on bybit, that's 150% profit, or 1,500% profit on your collateral if you're just 10xing right there. So congratulations to all of those who no, I'm sorry, that's 100x. 150 on your collateral. So congratulations to all of those who have taken that trade, who are following us over on Discord and trading over on bybit using our link down below to get that free $1,600 bonus. And the next thing that we're going to be talking about here is the 382 that we came down to, right? So let's bring this back. Let's bring our little handy dandy sheet that we have here. So we have this 382 bounce, right? How do we come to this 382 bounce? Well, first of all, the bigger picture that coincides with the ideas that we had here is if we pull this, right, you can see that this pink line right here is a 382. So not only did we have the swing failure pattern of the lows, but we also had 382. And if you guys know about Fibonacci, the 382 is a bullish level that we need to be looking at. So if price comes down to the 236, which is right here, or the 382, which is right here, that's a very, very bullish sign, and you're going to have some continuation to the upside more than likely, right? So that 382 happened, and then not only did that happen, but if we go down even lower to the lower term time frame here, you did have a second opportunity to get in with the support resistance flip and another 382 right here. So we pull it from the swing low to swing high, boom, you come down, front run the 382 right here, you hit that support and resistance like we were talking about, you put in your divergences, you guys can see your divergences on the 15 from here to here, and then you start to head up. So and then you also to get this bounce off to 236 right here. So there's a lot of reasons to get yourself into a long down there from some of these technical analysis. I don't want to, they're not indicators, but just doing technical analysis there. So, yep. And let's go over this. So the 4-hour resistance that we were talking about, let's see, let's get rid of, okay, so there's that, this. So as you guys know, we were talking about this support resistance flip area and how we would need to break above it in order to see any type of big strong movement to the upside. And we were talking about this for a while because you had this resistance, then you had it acting as support, then you had it acting as resistance here, then it came up, acted as resistance, and now we've blasted through and took out a whole bunch of stops. Absolute madness about of stops there, and so that's really a good sign. So the next thing that we'd want to see Bitcoin do right now, it's coming back down. We'd want to see it use this as a back test of a support, or back test of this as a support, so we can continue our way to the upside to like the 45 50k region. And so that's something that you guys want to be aware of. So when I say this region, you know, we're talking about 40,000 41,000 ish area to be looking out for. And so that is the 4-hour resistance, support resistance that we need to be looking out for to possibly turn back into a support. And now what we're going to do is we're going to look at the EMA, I mean the RSI on the 4-hour, right? Because as you guys know, other YouTubers as well as we have been talking about this bearish divergences that was showing up on the RSI here. So let's go ahead and do this, and you can see here like this, we had this bearish divergence. So we were looking for it to get a pullback, and not only were we looking for the bearish divergences, but we were also looking at the actual volume that was coming into these highs. If you guys remember watching some of these videos in the past, we were going over this, looking at the actual volume, not just looking at bearish or bullish divergences, but to see the actual volume getting smaller and smaller. So see here, you see this is at 3.1 billion. Then this candle that took the high was on 1.79 billion. Then we took the high again on basically 1 billion. Then this is 1.8 billion. So we have a little bit of an increase in volume, right? But then you take the high again on 739 million, then you take the high again on 706 million. So you're seeing a continuous decrease in the amount of volume that is being pushed in to take the highs, which is not what you want to see. So you're getting these RSI divergences as well as weaknesses showing up in the actual volume itself, the actual volume, right? So these are numbers, not just like graphs. So The difference is here right now is that this 4-hour candle, I'm not exactly sure how much time it has left, but this candle right here has 1.41 billion volume, and this one had 1.5, and this one had 1.5, all the way down here, right? So you come down, take out a bunch of stops, and you also have a bunch of buy volume coming in. So you're starting to see that these 4-hour candles are starting to get bigger and bigger and bigger, and we also took this high right here on 1.4 billion volume. And again, that's not all that much volume compared to this one right here that we saw was like 3 billion, and this one over here was like 2 billion and stuff like that. So we know that these candles can get massive, but the one thing that we have to look out for right now is the fact that this is only at 666 million. So if we look at the 4-hour, we've got 3 hours left in this candle though, right? So the fact that we're at 668 million volume and we have 3 hours to go, 3 hours and 15 minutes to go, could show you that this candle could get massive. But unfortunately, we did take out these highs and we're getting a very, very, very strong pullback. Very, very strong pullback. So that's something that you guys need to be aware of. But one of the other things that we need to discuss is the bullishness that we saw here, where you have this low right here versus this low right here, which you can see here. We basically had this trend line, this RSI trend line, calling each and every single one of these lows right here. So that was also telling us, hey, there's some bullishness going on right now, so we need to pay attention. And that's why you had the 382, the bullish divergences, and you had the swing failure pattern of the low. So there's a lot of signals here to be in that trade. So congratulations again to all of those people who have been following along for a while now. And then now what we're going to do is look at the daily EMAs and the 4-hour EMAs really quick, and then we'll go over some price targets and stuff like that to the upside. So with the EMAs right here on the 4-hour, you guys can see here that we had a bullish cross coming in on the 4-hour right here on the 28th of July that we were talking about that. And so whenever you have these bullish crosses, because again, look at the last time we had an actual proper bullish cross. Oh my God. I mean, you got to go all the way back over here to October 8th, 2020, and you'll see that we had this bullish cross. The last time, and I say proper because, yeah, you had a little bit of a bullish cross here, but it was just going sideways. This is like a move to the upside. You know what I mean? So what we also had here on, so it's like we had so many reasons right here to get ourselves into a long on the 100 EMA that was showing up right here on the 4-hour. And so let's go to the daily. And so now we are trying our best. We have the 20 crossing the 50, which is definitely a good sign, and we have it had it holding us up. So now the main thing that we need to do is get back to the bullish cross on the daily, because again, if you go all the way back to the last time we had the bullish cross, that was on May 10th. May 10th. I think that's over a year ago. Yeah. 2020. Over a year ago. So if we can get that bullish cross again, and then you also have the hash ribbon saying that's a buy signal, yo, that's like a one that's a sign from the Bitcoin gods that it's like, hey, it's time to go 100x leverage over on Bybit, because there are some serious gains to be made here. So there's that. So let's just talk about what it is that we would be looking for necessarily if we were to be looking at some levels to the upside as far as price action goes. Well, one of the things that we're looking for is we've already kind of talked about some of these levels. Is this right here? Let's see these ideas. Let's get rid of this. That's all yeah. So we've been talking about this level since the July 30th, that we're looking for somewhere around 47,000 all the way up to 57,000 as our first level of resistance. Obviously we have other levels, but if we pull our Fibonacci like this, we have this golden zone coming up around here. So this is our first level. Then our second level would be our golden zone around $52,000. But again, this video is getting a little bit too long right now. So I kind of feel like I want to end it right now. But if you guys want to stay up to date, you guys just join us over on Discord. And also too, if you become a subscriber, if you become a supporter by signing up to Bybit, down below, then I will give you guys my course for free. I'll send you guys my course for completely for free, just as a thank you to say, you know, hey, I appreciate what it is that you're doing, and yeah, thank you. We'll just leave you off with some of this right here. We have some daily naked point of controls coming in here at 48,100. Then we have the next one coming in at 57,200, but that's on 100 tick. So let's see here. If we do this, same exact thing. 48,100 is the level to be aware of. And again, that's exactly why we're saying this little box right here is the first box that we have to take a look at. But anyways, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys are hitting that like and subscribe button. Join us over on Discord. We do a lot of live trading over there, okay? You guys can see here, look at this voice channel. We've got a lot of people in here. A lot of people are live trading. You can see here, we have people posting up their charts in here. We have people posting up a lot of their wins right here. You can see my last win. I made $50 just on this really quick scalp. I made $50 in 6 minutes. $50 in 6 minutes is not too bad. And yeah, you can see a bunch of all these other people in here just trading. You know, we're not here to BS you guys. And you guys can see here too, we had an epic trade of 4,400% over on Bybit. So yeah, I think I said enough so far. And like, subscribe, most importantly, share the video, and I'll catch you guys next time.